Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're having an awesome day. And today we're going to go through and look at all the new events that have just dropped in Avatar Generations. As always, we go through like the weekly update. We go through all the events. I give you any tips that you need to know, really beat the event, basically. And then we go through the shop itself, see any of the goodies that they've added in there. There's a couple of cool things in there. We've got this new summon banner as well, which is a little exciting, not going to lie. We'll go through that, obviously, as well, and do a couple of summons at the end. So if you like, make sure to sit back, relax, make sure you're subbed. It does help the channel out. We're almost at 500, which is kind of crazy to think about. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the first event we're going to talk about is the Royal Treasuries event. As you can see, we get some of these little Royal Treasure boxes, I guess is what you'd call them. You get some of those. We've got one of those in the mail. I didn't open it. I actually forgot about it. So we'll have to open it and see what we get in that. Got some summon coins, some support tickets, and some relic tickets, which isn't too bad. So as you do your challenges in this event, you're going to get 2 of these little royal treasures. And when you get that, there's 5 of those, so 10 up for grabs for doing 10 of these challenges. Not too bad. Again, I haven't opened it. I don't know what we can get in it. So we'll do that at the end, though. We'll see what we can get. But we get some freebies there. Earn gold 1, 2, and 3. So if you earn 6 million gold in total, you're going to get 4 of these summon coins, and you're going to get 1 of these little treasure boxes. Now, the summon coins, I will say this. Think of it this way. Usually you spend about 1,000 nature stones, and you'll probably get 1 or 2 of them, depending on your luck, in a summon. So think of this as them giving you basically 1,000 nature stones in equivalent. You know, you're getting these. You can use those in the summon store. It's not too bad. So, and that's just for earning gold. If you need help earning gold, I'll leave a link up the top for you now, and that'll have the Pirates Domain run through, where I basically guide you through beating all the Pirates Domain stages, even stage 6 with completely free-to-play units. If you have any better units, obviously use those, but you know, if you don't have that or you're just starting out, a good team to utilize and get through that. Next, we've got to spend gold 1, 2, and 3. Spend 4 million gold on upgrading, so leveling up characters, supports, anything like that. Even arts, I think, counts. Or in the event shop, you can buy some things in the event shop with money, or gold, I should say, which I'll show you when we go through the shop itself. Probably the easiest way to get this up, but as you spend 4 million gold, you'll get, again, a couple of summon coins and 1 of these treasure boxes. Since you're going to be earning 6 million gold, or you'll be aiming for it, spending the 4 million won't be too hard, I don't think. Spend adventure points 1, 2, and 3. If you walk on all the adventure paths, you're going to get those little green coins with a little gold mountain in it. If you spend those in the adventure shop, whether that's getting, I'll show you obviously when we get in there, but getting any lychee nuts or brushes or anything like that, if you spend them, you're going to get, again, a couple of summon coins and 1 of these treasure boxes, which is nice. And then upgrade a support or upgrade a relic. I'll just link these both together. Basically, level up a relic. So level up a relic from 1 to 50. You'll need a couple of copies. If you level up, I think if you level up 5 relics to level 10, that counts as well. So you'll be doing some summons probably in this as well. So getting this won't be too hard. So not too bad. Again, a couple of free, and obviously get your summon, your support, and relic ticket. I really need to think. I haven't seen those in so long. So all in all, a pretty simple challenge, just kind of like a passive challenge to do throughout the week. But now we move on to the big stuff, and that is the Legends Encore event, and this is exciting. We get these new tickets, the Legends Encore ticket, which we'll show you what they're used for when we get to the summon bit. We got another Sungi Horn, which is pretty cool, you know, just a free relic upgrade. If you want to get that, not too bad. It's kind of like a leadership for peace units, so that's interesting. We've got some nature stones as well, which is always nice to get. Energy, arena coins, and arena tickets. So just a bit of like an all-round kind of event here. Legends Encore challenges. As you do Legends Encore challenges, you're going to get these tickets. You get 3 tickets every time, and there's 10 challenges. So that's 30 of these tickets. Now keep that in mind, all right? There's 30 of these tickets there. Clear Arts Expedition Battles, Pirates Domain, Training Ground, and Elemental Quest. I'm going to put all these together. Complete activity battles, basically, and you're going to get some art essences. You're going to get some gold. You'll get some training scrolls, which is good because you just get extra for it. And then you get some energy so you can keep doing other quests and activities and stuff. We have, you know, the In Search of Strength event on right now. You can use that energy for that. Get the Pearl Daggers. Not too bad. Again, if you need help with any of these, I'll leave a link up the top. But I think I've got the Arts Expedition Stage 6 one up there. So if you want to watch that one, that'll if you follow that guide for pretty much the training ground and the elemental quest, you'll be fine. You'll be able to beat them all. Win battles with the Ronin, Consequence, and Justice set. Now, the Justice set is a bonus. Ronin art set, that is the one you get from the In Search of Strength. If you equip that, it's like a speed set. Equip 2 of those, it'll count as 1 set. So if you have 6 of those arts on, that's 3 sets. Pretty easy to get that leveled up if you've been doing any of the events in the last week. So if you have a full Ronin set, throw that on, sim some battles, and you'll get this pretty easy. Consequence set, you get this from Hegemon's Folly. You do the, I think if you do the time node at the top, it is a 1-day node, but Hegemon's Folly's been out for a while. So if you have a Consequence set, you throw that on. If you have 2, throw that on, sim some battles, you know, do the same thing. And the Justice set, I'll have to check. This is where you get it from the Timeline store, but I'll have to check if you can get it still, because I remember they took the Earth Rumble set out and put a new set in. I don't know if they did that with Justice, but I'll have a quick look for you in the video here. Sneak attack. So I actually don't go through where to get the Justice set in the video, which was bad on my part, I know. So, and I thought if I'm going to record it, I'll just record where to get all 3 sets. So for the Ronin set, as you see, you got your little event quest down here with your little Zuko alone. You click that, you do stage 1, you get these little Ronin sets here. Obviously, there's like the book and every other, the map and all that. I equip 2 of them. That's 1 set. 6 of them is 3 sets. Just, do that. Sim some battles. Get the event done. If you like, I do have a free-to-play version on how to beat the stage 5 quest for you. So if you want to beat it and get, some decent arts there, it's not a bad speed set if you want to use it. I'll leave a link up the top there for you. So there's that. For the Consequence set, if you like, just click there. You go to Adventure. You go to the Mo CC or the Mo Chi C. And then Hegemon's Folly, which is up here. So you have Shengguan down there. Go to Hegemon's Folly. And up here at this time node, I have a Kyoshi, whatever. Do the time node here. As you can see, you got some masks, you got some books and all that here. So we'll start that. It is a 12-hour node, so it's a bit long. But roughly a day, you should get 2. And again, you just sim the battles that you need. And that get the progress. I have to think of what is wrong with me today. And then for the Justice set, go to Activities, go to Avatar Timelines, and on this screen, so see where my mouse is, bring it down here to this bottom corner. And they added the Fire Pirate. That's okay, cool. They've got the Fire Pirate there too. This keeps scrolling over. You got your Justice set here. I've already bought, I think you get 2 of them. So I've already bought my ones, but if you have any spare of these timeline tokens, use them on over here and you get your Justice set. Good for anyone who goes in stances. So without further ado, back to the video. Play Arena 1, 2, and 3, and the bonus, I guess. Played 60 arena battles, it looks like. And they're going to give you some of these, some free arena tickets. You should be doing arena at least like 1 or 2 every day. Just, they're giving you tickets every day. If you do 5 arena battles, you just have to play it and you'll get these bonuses. And remember, these bonuses are going to help you get these tickets as well, the Encore tickets. So good incentive to do that. The harder version of that is going to be win arena battles. You've got to win. How many do you have to win? I only have to win 50, so it's not too bad. For, looks like 3 weeks, you got to win 50 arena battles. That's pretty consistently easy if you have a decent team there. But if you win, you'll get some of these extra arena coins. So you'll get arena coins for winning, and then you're going to get extra ones as well through this event. And then lastly, use Legends Encore tickets 1, 2, and 4. That's strange. Use 30 of these tickets, and you'll get some. You'll get 1 of them. You'll get a free relic, and then you'll get about 16 skip tickets, which looks all right. And remember, you get 30 of them from here for free. And that should be everything that's everything in the event. So what we'll do is we'll hop over to the store now. And I'll show you why I was saying a bit of a spoiler. As you can see, you can get a lot of these tickets pretty free to play. Like these first 3 are your free to play ones. 250,000 sounds like a lot. But if you do your Pirates Domain battle, I think every day you get 2.5 million roughly. So you can buy all 10 of these day 1. The Adventure Points one, again, if you haven't been farming it, you probably haven't got it saved up. But if you have them, make sure to buy them there. And then these arena coins, that's up to you. But if you have that, But these are all just your Legends Encore, and then obviously you have your Nature Stones ones as well. If you have any spare saved up Nature Stones and you feel inclined, they're available there for you. On top of that, just moving over to the Summon Store quickly, just showing you what's in here. We've got the Tenacious Dagger, the Exiles, 1 red coin. Caster gains 50% turn bar and heals to 25% of their max health when at 1 health once per battle. So basically it's like a relic for a cheat death mechanic. Like, you know, your Fire Nation Zuko, for example. A lot of people used to run that on him back in the day. But if you have any Exiles, we've had a couple of Exiles added recently, so that's not too bad. And then we have the Wanderer's Veil, which was the relic coming out with the with Dojo Master. Permanently increase all stats of the caster by 15% when 3 allies are defeated in battle. Remember that Ronin Zuko, the new peace one, he has an ability basically that when he's like the last unit alive, he gets a lot of bonuses. So adding this on there as well is just going to make him uber strong. It's kind of like a very last-ditch effort to get something going there. And that's really kind of it in terms of the store. They've got a couple of, you know, Legends Encore bundle and stuff, but I think people really care about that. So let's move on to, firstly, let's get our mail, because that's always very important. Get 100 free Nature Stones and some energy. Thank you for supporting Avatar Generations. Thank you for giving us the Nature Stones. That's always beautiful. Let's move on to the summons, shall we? And this is where it gets a little exciting. The Legends Encore banner. Look at Appa in the back looking so menacing, my goodness. Now, I'm excited for this because we can get our Avatar Aang. It's a pretty good banner, honestly. Like, Avatar Aang, Zuko, Dragon Dancer Zuko, a good combo. Blue Spirit's always nice. I missed out on getting Master Momo, so if I get anything from this, I'm hoping to get Momo and Aang. And that'll be interesting. So, yeah, I suppose we'll have to go through the kits just quickly. So you've got Kyoshi Warrior Suki, Defense Special Kyoshi Warrior, Team Avatar, Earth Kingdom Aang Timeline. Basic attack fan, throws metal fans, deal strike damage to one enemy, remove positive stance and states from the target. Strike damage, increased chance of crit. So you're going to throw your fans at them and you're going to remove any positive states and stuff. So things like Bochin's fortified stance, sorry. Iroh's Guardian stance, like the Traveler Iroh. So, you know, any stances, just get rid of them so they can't utilize those. And then you've got Ambush, deals expulsion damage to one enemy. Damage dealt increased based on the target's attack stat, or if they are in the back line. So the target's expulsion damage, you have a chance to remove up to 3 buffs. So if there's a buff-heavy team on the other that you're versing, not too bad. And it also ignores resistance. So the good thing is you don't have to build any accuracy with this. It's just you have a 75% chance to remove up to 3 buffs. I think it's 75% chance each buff. It says up to, so it'll do like 75 for 1, 75 for 1, 75 for 1. So that's a good way to get rid of those buffs. And then a Warrior's Heart. Don't worry about that mastery. That's because I have Suki unlocked. Enter a counter stance when attacked or healed. Increase attack for 1 turn when you enter a counter stance. So the counter stance, she gets hit. She's going to go into a counter stance and then increase her attack. So if she gets hit again, she's going to counter attack. And good thing about counter attacks, it's basically another basic attack. So you're going to have a chance to remove those states as well from them. So all in all, not too bad. Pretty decent unit. Even though it's a defense unit, very high damage output as well with that counter stance and attack up. Next up is our Avatar Aang, just like the Peace version of Aang. So Peace, Air, Bending Master, which is interesting. Team Avatar, Avatar, and Aang Timeline. Obviously, Aang would be in his own timeline. Whirling Strike deals airbending damage to one enemy. Grant immunity to all allies for 1 turn if a bond is present. Bond is his unique ability. We'll get to that in a second. But basically, you do airbending damage, inflict the air debuff, and we'll also, again, we'll give immunity to everyone, which is good. It stops those debuffs coming onto your team. Flame Streak deals firebending damage to all enemies. Grant attack up to all allies for 1 turn if a bond is present. You'll obviously find out that bond is very important for him. But the fact that he's just going to give attack up to everyone as well is going to be really cool. And then deal firebending damage. Hits the enemy with the, you know, they start taking damage over time, which is nice. Eternal Bonds. Gain a bond with allies for 1 turn when the caster is used as a linker or ender in a combo attack. So a linker is like your 2nd unit, and then an ender is your 3rd one. So, you know, you have your combo starter, linker, ender. That's how it goes. That's what they mean by that. If you didn't know. And then the caster will gain an extra turn and attacks with an additional skill on their turn after every 3 bonds. So once he's called into 3 combo attacks, he's going to get 2 new abilities. First one is going to be Pouncing Wave. Deal waterbending damage to all enemies. Just nice, simple, big AoE that he's going to get. Deals waterbending damage. You want a bit of accuracy on him, obviously, to land all these elemental debuffs on the enemy. And then we have Rock Thrust. Deal earthbending damage to all enemies. Again, very simple. Just does big AoE damage on either of his abilities there. Not too bad. Very good with Dragon Dancer Zuko. Because Dragon Dancer Zuko, I'll just quickly show you. With all his mastery stuff there. If you want, you can pause the video. But he has a lot of stuff when he combos with an air element ally. When he starts it. So he starts the combo. Aang finishes it. It's a big combo there. So I'm really hoping I get Aang in this. But Zuko, Dragon Dancer Zuko is a Chaos, Fire, Bending Master, Exile Team Avatar Aang timeline. First, basic ability, Rekindled Ambition, deals bending damage to one enemy. So he's going to do, if they have a fire element on them, he's going to do more damage to them. And increase the rank of one fire element on the target enemy to rank 3 before dealing damage and consume Inner Flame if it is active. Inner Flame is like a little buff he gives himself, basically. So he'll consume that. Make any fire debuff of rank 3, and then he'll deal damage because he's doing bending damage. It's going to do more damage, so you really want to make sure you get that fire debuff on the enemy. Consuming Flame deals fire bending damage to one enemy, which ignores resistance, so you just do this, and unless they have immunity or in Guardian stance, it's going to always proc. And gain an extra turn and consume Inner Flame if it is active on the caster. So usually you start with one Inner Flame active, you start off with this ability, you hit them with the fire debuff, so then they get that. And then you follow up with your basic attack. Basic attack is going to do more damage and increase it to a rank 3. So they're going to start taking a lot of damage over time, which is nice. And then you have Dance of the Dragon. Again, we're not going to worry about the mastery. But for the passive ability, gain Inner Flame at the start of battle. Reignite Inner Flame for 1 turn when the caster initiates a combo as the combo starter. So that's when he starts, calls in the assist, basically. And Inner Flame is going to increase your attack by 35%, and you're going to gain 20 focus when it is consumed by a skill. And why is that good? Because with your Consuming Flame, you're going to start off with that, use the Inner Flame to have your extra turn. You're going to get 20 focus, call in an assist, up the fire element on the enemy, do extra damage to them, and then call an assist from someone. If you call Aang, you get all those bonuses, especially if you have all these masteries there. So it's going to be, it's, again, very good combo with Aang there. So if you want, there's those units. And then Blue Spirit, fan favorite, I would actually say. Offense, Special, Spirit, Rebel, Swordmaster, Aang timeline. Basic attack, deal 4 hits of fierce damage to one enemy. Heal for 5% of your max health. This attack cannot be countered and cannot land as a weak hit. Fierce damage will ignore damage reduction on the enemy, so barrier, defense up, all that stuff. Won't matter, goes right through it. And the really cool thing is that if you have someone like... I'm going to use Keywalk as an example. When she goes into her Ice Clone, she dodges 5 hits before she comes out of it. Fierce damage deals 4 hits. Dual Blades deals 4 hits of fierce damage. It'll knock out 4 of those turns, which is really cool. So it really speeds that up. If there's any of those effects in the future as well, just to keep an eye out there. And then you've got Vanishing Strike. Don't worry about the mastery. Deal 2 hits of spirit damage to enemies, which is going to reduce their cooldown, or have a chance to reduce their cooldown. And then a 50% chance to enter a vanished state for 1 turn. This attack cannot be countered and cannot land as a weak hit. So vanished state means he's going to be really, really tanky. They're going to hit him. He's just going to dodge them. And the good thing is he can't get countered either. So Kyoshi or any Kyoshi warriors even won't really matter. He's just going to hit them and they can't hit him back, which is always nice. And then you've got your passive Sharpened Edge. Increase speed and attack for 5% for 1 turn when not in a vanished state at the start of every character's turn. This is a bit weird, but basically every turn he's not in a vanished state, he's going to increase his speed and attack constantly for 1 turn for every turn. So if there's, the enemy takes 4 turns, it's going to go up 20%. By then your Blue Spirit will probably take a turn. But you can just build him with pure attack, and then he will just gain his own speed up as well, which is a nice little quick build guide for you if you want. And then for our supports, we've got Master Momo for offense units. Increase the crit damage of offense type heroes by 25%. Not too bad if you have like high basic crit units that are offense. Throw this in, going to give you extra crit damage, which is nice. And then your Samurai Appa for Team Avatar. Increase the crit rate of Team Avatar faction heroes by 15. I would say this is probably the more useful one, as you're going to have, you know, your Aang, Sokka, Katara, Toph and Suki, and Dragon Dancer Zuko. I have to just double check that. All of them are going to get that bonus there. You're going to get that extra crit rate. So, and since you're playing, you know, Avatar Generations, it's you're probably going to have Team Avatar there. So if you have that there, make sure you use that. But without further ado, we've done a lot of talking. What we'll do is we'll open up our little loot box first, and then we'll buy some of those tickets just off the recording. I'll cut that out for you. And then we will see. So let's open this box and see what we get, eh? 100 stones. All right, that's not too bad. Looks like they have, they did have a little, looks like they had a couple of tickets and stuff there as well. So it looks like it's just a random chance of something. But 100 stones, nothing to scoff at. So what we'll do is I'm going to buy some stuff now, and then we'll do some summons. So let's go into it. 10 summons, we'll throw them in. Don't even think about it. Avatar Aang, that's what I'm looking for. We got a sunset. I'm a little excited. I'm not going to freak out yet. Let's just calm down. We don't need to worry about it. Let's let it play out. I don't want to skip that. What am I doing? But if we get Avatar Aang, that's going to be really good. I saw the orange from the glider and I was like, hang on. That's fine. That's fine. That does mean, though, that was a foresight. That means we either got a copy of someone else or we got a relic. No, we got a copy of someone because the relic would have shown up. The support, sorry. Blue Spirit. That doesn't help me because I have a maxed out Blue Spirit. But you know what? For anyone else, that's probably pretty good. Alrighty. I'm thinking of doing a big summon video. Much like Mad Mitch's Summon Extravaganza 2.0. We might do some on the Awakening and on this Legends Encore one. Because honestly, the Awakening one, I am going to say it, like getting some free skill tokens is never a bad thing. But without further ado, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if you're excited for the event. If you're going to beat the event even. And look at that, we've even got 10 summons. We've got a free Sungi Horn, which is nice. Catch you out, everyone. I'll see you in the next video.